Peace world, it is your girl, the real Tony Hickman, and I am coming to you with another video today. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit my whatever you see down there to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, and you'll find music, stuff about health, just all of the interests that come downloaded through my spirit into you. A lot of car chronicles. It's like my favorite place to create my videos, simply because I am completely alone in my own energy. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna have a discussion today about a really important subject. It's a subject of creation, right? So I have proposed to somebody I really wanted to be intimate with the thought of Tantra, because even though I have been intimate and I'm no longer a virgin, I'm celibate, but I'm no longer a virgin, and but I wanted my experience to be something more than just sex. You understand? And so I was watching something from Dr. Afrika the other day, and he was saying how melanin dominant people, we all follow a tradition of what Caucasian culture has promoted as sex, which is just the animalistic side of sex. It's not the spiritual side. And that's the only way we've learned about sex. We haven't learned about sex from a spiritual perspective, period, ever in life. And I really think that is the number one reason that women have a hard time getting an orgasm. Because we are in this society that promotes sex, and it's just sex. It's not anything spiritual, and it goes across race. It's through all races that it's just sex. There's rarely talk about adding spirituality to sex. And our churches are definitely not teaching adding spirituality to sex. And so we grow up and we never learn the concept of having spiritual sex. Don't you think that's needed? And like I said, Tantra is that introduction to that. Now, I've never done it. I've never done Tantra. I've actually wanted to. And, even the person, we've never were intimate, but the person I proposed it to, they were just like, with you, no, I'm not doing that. Some people think I'm a witch or something, whatever. But I proposed it, and I never was able to achieve that. But after watching Dr. Afrika, it just confirmed in my spirit what I already know. That's one of the reasons, honestly, it's difficult for me to have an orgasm when I have sex. And it's difficult for most women, because even with the man, they are focused on self. And even though they may be focused on you, the control and all of that has an issue with it, And yeah, that's been my experience. So now we look at the situation, and it's like, once he confirmed it, because that's something I've already known. That's why I've been celibate for a long time. But I didn't really know why. It was just that it makes no sense to do it if it's just sex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he called it self-rape. If he called it raping each other or self-rape, right? Because that's all you're doing. That's deep. But if that's the case, you can self-rape, which is masturbation, yourself. And I don't do that. I've done it, but I don't, because I don't really like the thought of that either, you know, because then I'm just working on that issue and not opening myself up to attract the mate that is open to the spiritual side of sex, like going deeper, diving where you've never been before. And I'm not talking about threesomes or nothing, because that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about more of, you know, intimacy from a spiritual meditation perspective. And so yeah, that is the goal. So even though I have been celibate, and like I said, I've been celibate for a while, the majority of the time I've been in Houston, I've been more celibate than intimate. That's interesting, right? And I've been here 10 years. I was celibate 6 years, and then intimate for a year, and then you know, celibate again, and then intimate for like 6 months. And that's just been my reality. And what I know now is that it has to be somebody that is open enough in their soul to dive deeper, and, you know, be open enough to understand like what I need spiritually, but also me understanding what they need. And, you know, we meditate and we create, because, you know, I've known this, but Dr. Layla Afrika confirmed it. He was like, you know, sex is way more than just like banging each other. It's like you can manifest. It's more than just creating a baby. You can create realities. You can change your life by meditating and having spiritual sex. And you know, I want nothing less than that. And I'm good until I get that. Like, I know the being that is meant for my soul is out there. It might not be here in Houston. It might be somewhere else. It might be in another country. But I know the being that is meant for my soul to prosper on a different level. I've seen his face and everything already. But to prosper on a different level is, he exists. And I'm open to that. I'm open to that more than just the mundane, same old, you know, bang, whatever it is, and you hope to reach an orgasm. But most of us women are not satisfied, because we are a part of the spiritual realm. Like, we literally carry, you know, another dimension that can open inside of us. And that's why we can have babies, because we are so connected to spirituality. And so we're numbing ourselves and not being connected to the spiritual world when we are having sex. And that's just no longer acceptable. And like I said, it's been confirmed. I felt like this and I didn't even know why. I just know I wanted to experience Tantra, or, you know, the different side of intimacy that I have not experienced, because I've been in the mundane world as far as sex is concerned. And it's over for that. And that's why I'm celibate. Like I said, I didn't even know, but that is why I'm celibate. You know, amazing. So yeah, like, if you find that you are not having orgasms as a woman, which the majority of us don't, y'all really faking it, or, you know, I mean, some women are, but is it to the extreme that it could be? Are you really adding spirituality into your sex life? And you know, when you do, I think that is the ultimate. And that's what I want to experience. And I believe it's coming out of our shell of believing that it has to operate one way. So meditation is what opens it up, and it shouldn't be a rushed process. It should be something, you know, that, like I said, is sacred. You know, it's sacred. We meditate, we hold hands, we understand the message that we are trying to send through to each other's body, you know. And yeah, that's what it is. So anyway, it's your girl, the real Tony Hickman. I just want to drop that because, you know, it's been confirmed in my spirit, but I really didn't know. And yeah, but yeah, like, if that's not your life and you're cool with the mundane, that's cool. Mundane sex, just laying there, just, you know, just, yeah, or just drunk and trying to get in the mode, but it still ain't working, you know, you still not satisfied. Then rethink y'all thing. Even if you are in a relationship with somebody, why not propose trying to do sex from a different level, like sex from a spiritual level? Like, why not pray before you have sex and hold hands, and, you know, hold hands while y'all are in extreme intimacy, and just stop and meditate and feel the energy flow of each other, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, I love y'all. It's your girl, the real Tony Hickman. Like I said, like, share, subscribe to my videos, and you know, my music is on my website, tonyhickman.com, and all of my social media is the real Tony Hickman. So I'm raw vegan, I'm all of that, and I just believe in overall elevation constantly. Like, why stay mundane? Why not elevate? Peace.